Good morning, tourists! Welcome to Oriental, Mindoro. I'm happy to show you around the beautiful town of Mindoro. In behalf of Pat Travel and Tours, I am Patricia, or you can call me Pat, your tour guide for today's trip. Now, time for safety reminders. When you hear me whistle one like this, that means you can start roaming around the area. And when you hear me whistle twice like this, and see me waving my flag like this, that means we have to leave and proceed to the next destination. Also, synchronize your time with me so no one will be left behind. Before we proceed to our adventure, let's do the head count first. 1, 2, 3, 65. And now we're complete.
Situated 140 kilometers south of Manila, Oriental Mindoro is the eastern half of Mindoro Island and is widely known as Southern Tagalog's primary food basket and tourist destination. Inviting picturesque scenes and captivating attractions are just the beginning.
The island of Mindoro was mentioned in some Chinese chronicles as the land Maay, where Maay residents who believed to be trading with merchants from other parts of archipelago and Southeast Asia. The Spaniards visited the island in 1570 and established a settlement in Puerto Galera. So before we proceed to our first destination, we have to go first to your hotel, which is the White Beach Hotel, just to drop by all your luggage. Now, we are all arrived here in the hotel. We just have to drop all your luggages and bring all the necessities that you need in our trip. So welcome to our first destination, which is the White Beach. It's a popular tourist destination in Puerto Galera, and many visitors come here every year. As the name suggests, it is a long stretch of white sand and crystal blue water that is great for swimming and other water sports like jet ski, kayaking, and banana boat rides. Okay, tourists, you have 30 minutes to enjoy the place as well to swim and feel the breeze of blue waters. Okay, tourists, it's time to leave the place and go to the next destination. But before that, let's do the head count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 69. Okay, you are all perfect. Okay, tourists, welcome to our second destination, Resto Veranda. Okay, tourists, enjoy the food. Okay, tourists, I guess we're all done eating. How was the experience of the food, tourists? Okay, very good. Now, it's time to head back to the booth and proceed to our next destination. For today's trip, we all do a highland hopping in different islands in Puerto Galera. Make sure to bring all your need and swimming like sunblock and swimsuit for Instagrammable pictures. Okay, our first stop is San Antonio Long Beach. This is a blessing spot in San Antonio Island, Puerto Galera, which has a splendid panoramic view of the sea and astonishing clean shore. This unspoiled beach is a perfect place to reflect, meditate, and enjoy a solarity moment because of its isolation and tranquility. Okay, tourists, you have 1 hour to enjoy the place as well as to swim and take pictures. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back in the bus and proceed to our next destination. Welcome to our second spot, the Virgin Island Shore. You will be amazed that the beach doesn't have sand. The whole shore is covered with pebbles with rocks. Trees and percent of the shore and different islands are present in the sea view. Okay, tourists, you have 1 hour to enjoy the place as well to swim and take pictures. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back in the bus and proceed to our next destination. Our next destination is the Aninuan Falls. It is one well-known waterfalls in Mindoro, together with the Tamaraw Falls. We were only able to go here, but we'll make sure to visit Tamaraw next time. The water was so cold, but it was so relaxing after an hour so of trekking. Okay, tourists, you have 2 hours and 30 minutes to enjoy the place and swim the cold water of the Aninuan Falls and let this waterfall wash over our bodies. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back in the bus and proceed to our next destination. Okay, tourists, I guess all of you are all hungry, am I right? So now it's time for us to eat dinner in your most place. Enjoy the food, tourists. Okay, tourists, how was the food? Are all of you did enjoy the food? Okay, now tourists, it is our last destination for today's trip. And now we are heading now in our hotel, which is the White Beach Hotel. I know all of you are all tired. Good night, tourists. See you again tomorrow. I hope did a great fun. So good morning, tourists. This is our second day trip here in Oriental, Mindoro. Are you all set for today's itinerary? And I guess all of you already eaten breakfast. So how was the food? Are you full? Okay, good. Now it's time to head back in the bus to proceed to our destination. So our destination is Tocoran Falls. Tocoran Falls is best known for its gentle, crystal clear waterfalls. Going here is an adventure itself, which you can do so by walking or riding carabao. Though the trip can be a bit challenging, it's actually a refreshing trip. Apart from seeing the lovely waterfalls itself, what made this trip memorable were the nice weather, scenic view, and delicious snack. Okay, tourists, you have 2 hours and 30 minutes to enjoy the place and swim the cold water of Tocoran Falls and let this waterfall wash over our bodies. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back in the bus and proceed to our next destination. But before that, let's do a head count first. 1, 2, 3, 69. Perfect. So welcome to our next destination, Tamaraw Falls. Tamaraw Falls is one of Puerto Galera's most popular attraction. This majestic natural wonder has a height of 423 feet, 128.3 meters, which can be compared to all tall buildings. It is a unique Y shape due to its twin falls merging together. Flowing, strong, and wild. It's definitely a fascinating sight that is worth a visit. Okay, tourists, you have 3 hours to enjoy the place and swim the cold water of Tamaraw Falls and have lunch here. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back to the bus and proceed to our next destination.
Go.
So our next destination is Aplayang Monte Beach, also known as Pebble Beach of Virgin Island. Aplayang Monte Beach has a stunning rock formation of scenic view of the sea. Okay, tourists, you have 1 hour and 30 minutes to enjoy the place as well as to swim and take pictures. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back to the bus and proceed to our next destination. But before that, let's do the head count first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 69. You are all perfect. So welcome to our next destination, the Bulabog Beach. This coastal town is well known among tourists for its number pocket beaches and many snorkeling and scuba diving spas. Was designated man biosphere reserve at UNESCO in 1973 and has some of the most diverse coral reef diving in Asia. Okay, tourists, you have 1 hour and 30 minutes to enjoy the place as well to swim and take pictures. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back to the bus and proceed to our next destination. Okay, tourists, I guess all of you are hungry, am I right? So now it's time for us to eat dinner in Watering Hotel Restaurant. Watering Hole Restaurant, formerly Beach Bar, on the beach located at Barangay Dulangan, Puerto Galera, 5203, overlooking Magnificent Bay, where you can go for a quiet, relaxing place and friendly environment in the bar. Okay, tourists, how was the food? Are all you did enjoy the food? Okay, tourists, now it's our last destination for today's trip and we are heading now in our hotel, which is the White Beach Hotel. I know all of you are tired. Okay, good night, tourists. See you again tomorrow. I hope you did a great fun in our today's trip. So good morning, tourists. This is our third day trip here in Oriental, Mindoro. Are you all set for your itinerary? And I guess all of you already eaten breakfast, so how's the food? So our first destination is Mangyang Village. Mangyang Village is in Talipaan, Puerto Galera, is where you can witness the ingenuity of these locals and immerse in their culture as well. On display are a variety of handcraft and handmade products such as basket, bags, and household items made of nito, rattan, and other materials found in nature. Okay, tourists, you have 30 minutes to roam around and enjoy the place and take some pictures. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back to the bus and proceed to our next destination. Before that, let's do the head count first. 1, 2, 3, 69. You are all complete. Our next destination is the Talipaan Falls. Talipaan Falls is a great place to go and absorb the nature wonders of this magnificent island. Well worth a visit and photograph.
Go.
Okay, tourists, you have 2 hours and 30 minutes to enjoy the place and swim the cold water of Talipaan Falls and let this waterfall wash over our bodies. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back to the bus and proceed to our next destination. Now we just arrived. Now we just arrived at Talipaan Beach. The beach is similar to White Beach, so you all enjoy the pristine white sand and swim in crystal clear blue water. The beach here is also much longer than the White Beach and much sweeter, making it an overall more relaxing place to hang out. Okay, tourists, you have 30 minutes to enjoy the place as well to swim and take pictures and enjoy taking your lunch here. Okay, tourists, it's time to head back to the bus and proceed to our next destination. Continue na. Okay, tourists, it's time. Okay, tourists, kas na lang ha. Kumalisod ka.
Go.
Okay, tourists, it's the end of our trip. I hope you did a great so good idea. Tourists, it's the end of our trip. I hope you did a great fun and go na. Okay, tourists, it's the end of our trip. I hope you did a great fun in our trip. Now, we are heading at ETB Baletero Port. So, good afternoon, tourists. This is our last day trip here in Oriental, Mindoro. I would like to thank you, my dear tourists, and hope that you have a great experience while staying here in Mindoro. And I hope you did a great, fun, and memorable. On behalf of Pat Travel and